my good friend and wonderful performer, Christy Ward!
So, who here has ever been down to the Gateway Clipper docks down at Station Square?
On the good ship.
So those of you who have been know that there's some really interesting creatures down there. If you look down into the water. No, on land there's some pretty interesting creatures too. But if you look down closer to the water, there's some rats as big as bulldogs. There's some big giant catfish that I'm told eat those rats. And there is one very rare wide mouth frog. Now this wide-mouthed frog, he is always very interested in what all of the other animals are doing. You could say he likes to hop up in everyone's business. Well, one day, as our wide-mouthed frog was eating his dinner of crispy crickets and shoe-fly pie, he began to wonder what all of the other animals ate for dinner. And so, he decided to go find out. And so he hoppity-hipped and hippity-hopped all the way down East Carson Street. And the first creature he saw down there had 4 legs. And it was soft and furry. And it sat out on a stoop, licking its paws, enjoying the last of its meal. And our wide-mouthed frog, he wasn't shy at all. He hopped on up and he said, "Hi! I'm a wide-mouthed frog. Who are you? And what do you eat for dinner?" And the creature said, "Well, I am a cat. And I like to eat fish and milk and treats. Now you'd best be on your way, or I'll scratch you." Wow, that's very interesting. And he didn't want to be scratched, so he hippity-hopped and hoppity-hipped and hippity-hopped and hoppity-hipped and hippity. Woo! And he ended up right out in that parking lot outside.
You went a long way.
And he saw a creature that had 2 legs. It only had a little bit of fur up at the top, and it was shiny and sparkly and glittery. Our friend, he was very impressed, but he still was not shy, and he hopped on up and he said, "Hi! Who are you? And what do you eat for dinner?" And the creature said, "I'm a swallow. I'm a swallow. And I like to eat everything. So you best be on your way, or I'm going to get glitter all over you." Well, our wide-mouthed frog, he said, "Wow! That's very interesting." He didn't realize he'd come to a burlesque show. And he went on his way. Now again, he hoppity-hipped and hippity-hopped and hoppity-hipped and hippity-hopped. It was a long way back into Pittsburgh. Woo. And finally, he came to the Museum of Natural History. Now they got a special exhibit there. And he snuck in there and found some living creatures. And the first creature he saw there was long and thick, and it had no legs. It had beady little eyes and sharp teeth. But our wide-mouthed frog, he wasn't shy at all. He said, "Hi! Who are you? And what do you eat for dinner?" The creature looked at him and he said, "I am a snake. And I like to eat wide-mouthed frogs. Have you seen any?" Now, for the very first time in his life, our friend got very, very quiet. And he took his wide mouth and he made it as small as he could. He said, wow, that's very interesting. Well, I think they're pretty rare, but I'll send them over if I see them. And off he went, hippity hop, hoppity hip, hippity hop, all the way back down to the Gateway Clipper Docks, and he hopped the first boat he could find. Took him to the North Shore. Now they say, on a clear summer night, when there's a game on, you can still hear that wide-mouthed frog cheering on the pirates, catcalling passers-by. But if he ever sees a snake, he keeps his wide mouth shut.